Adrian Newey has finally decided where he'll take the next step in his career, which will be officially announced in the coming days before Baku. Newey is set to join Aston Martin, sparking plenty of debate about whether he can add the needed value to this rather controversial team. However, it appears his decision is made, so let's look at what spurred him to choose the Silverstone base squad as his new home. With Honda joining the mix in 2026, could this be a promising sign for Aston Martin's future in terms of both driver pairings and increased competitiveness at the front of the grid? It's clear that Aston Martin has been one of the most disappointing teams in 2024 thanks to a development curve gone completely off track. Lawrence Stroll is leaving no stone unturned in his quest to build a top-notch technical team to lift his squad to the pinnacle of racing. First, he hired Ferrari's ex-technical director Enrico Cardile, but he didn't stop there. Lawrence went on to snag the big fish, Adrian Newey, who became a free agent after some drama at Red Bull. The perks Lawrence offered to this British design genius weren't just about money. The whole project charmed Adrian, thanks to persuasive efforts from both Lawrence and Fernando Alonso. While the team and Newey's manager, Eddie Jordan, are tight-lipped for now, rumours suggest that an official announcement might come during the Baku Grand Prix. These whispers started a few months ago when Newey hinted he'd reveal his next move in early September. Before this, Lawrence and Adrian had numerous meetings. The Canadian billionaire didn't shy away from publicly praising Newey and hoped the latest tech at their Silverstone facility would seal the deal. If that wasn't enough, the team's stability and Honda's involvement, a long-time collaborator with Newey, were also major selling points. Fernando Alonso played a significant role in convincing Adrian Newey to join Aston Martin. Although Lawrence Stroll gave the 65-year-old Brit a personal tour of the Silverstone facilities, Alonso's influence was equally crucial. In his autobiography, Newey mentioned regretting not having worked with Ferrari or top drivers like Hamilton and Alonso. So when Aston Martin signed him up, instead of joining Ferrari or a similar high-profile team in 2025, many were surprised. Despite this, Newey chose Aston Martin to stay closer to home and take on a more authoritative role, something he felt he lost at Red Bull over time. At Red Bull, his involvement with the F1 machinery, especially the RB17, had become more advisory. At Aston Martin, however, his role promises to be much more hands-on, with a reported salary of over £30 million annually for at least 3 years. This suggests that Newey will be deeply involved with the team and not just sketching designs from the comfort of his home. Newey mentioned that the idea of taking a year off and then possibly coming back later was never an option for him. As a result, the other teams rumoured to be interested in signing him have likely missed their chance. Ferrari's team boss Fred Vasseur even compared Newey to the top-notch players at football club PSG, suggesting that having the best talent doesn't always win you the biggest trophies like the Champions League. Instead, he stressed how vital team spirit is at Ferrari if they want to clinch championships. Zak Brown echoed Vasseur's sentiments, aligning with the idea that teamwork matters the most. This narrows down Newey's potential destination to Aston Martin. As mentioned earlier, Aston Martin's chairman, Lawrence Stroll, has openly praised Newey and his significant impact in the sport. He acknowledged Newey's ability to instill a highly disciplined working environment in the team. When asked if Newey would be joining Aston Martin, Lawrence expressed his hopeful enthusiasm, stating, "I certainly hope so. Adrian and I have been in discussions not just for a few months, but actually for several years now. Adrian is without a doubt the most talented and skilled person in Formula One, judging by his track record and achievements. I would be incredibly thrilled to have Adrian join our team. And I believe every other Formula One team would feel the same way. You can bet we're doing everything we can to bring Newey on board given the salary we're offering. It's clear he won't be taking on a relaxed advisory role like he originally wanted after announcing his departure from Red Bull. Instead, he'll be at the helm, making key decisions about the engineering team's personnel." Adrian Newey's strong desire to work with a reliable team and stable drivers might be the main reason he decided to leave Red Bull. His departure, alongside Jonathan Wheatley's, has raised concerns that something is seriously amiss within Red Bull, hinting at a possible decline in their performance soon. One key factor in Newey's decision is the arrival of Honda engines in 2026. Even though new regulations will limit the car's aerodynamics, removing DRS and active aero features and making cars narrower, overtaking will still depend heavily on efficient airflow. This is crucial considering the cars will be slightly slower than now. Having someone like Newey, who has extensive experience with ever-changing regulations, could be vital for a team's development strategy. Aston Martin, which has faced challenges under Fallow's leadership, might see significant improvements starting in 2025. While the primary focus will be on starting strong in 2026 with the new regulations, Aston Martin isn't planning to give up on 2025, especially after discovering that substantial gains are still possible with the current strict ground effect rules. From 2026 onwards, Aston Martin faces a crucial decision: who will be driving their cars. While Fernando Alonso has pledged his loyalty to the team beyond that year, whether he's racing or not, it's clear that Lance Stroll isn't the ideal driver to build a team around. His performance in F1 has shown that time and again. Despite this, Alonso believes in him. He said, "I'll be with the team for many years, even if I'm not driving, and Lance will lead the team in the future. I'll always support him." Additionally, with experienced experts like Andy Cowell, formerly of Mercedes, joining Aston Martin as CEO next month, it's likely that these top engineers will push for excellence regardless of who's behind the wheel. This could be the first step in bringing Verstappen over, especially now that Red Bull's satisfaction has taken a hit due to poor performance and their inability to pinpoint the car's issues. Rumours have intensified thanks to Helmut Marko's comments. He mentioned that if Newey had tackled the car's current problems, managing its stability would have been much easier. Whether these elements could influence Lawrence to make a choice that would sideline his son Lance for the team's benefit remains to be seen. But as things stand, it doesn't seem like Lawrence's grand plan is to assemble a top-tier technical team just to gift Lance a championship-winning car. The rest would then be up to Lance's skill. The current regulations highlight that a driver's talent can be just as crucial, if not more, than the car's dominance. We've seen incredible drivers like Leclerc and Verstappen win races with less than stellar cars, while Norris has missed out on multiple wins even with the fastest car. Considering all of this, do you believe that Newey joining the team will steer them positively? Moreover, do you think we'll see the results of his efforts by 2025, or will they become evident in 2026 with the new regulations? Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. See you in the next video.